الله خلق ايدان شوكة وسكينة وهيدا.
Seriously delicious.
The best food on earth. الله خلق لك ايدان طيبين تاكل فيهم الصوبة.
Welcome to another episode of Chopstick Travel. My name's Luke Martin and welcome to day 3 here in Lebanon. Today we are in the city of Sidon in the south of Lebanon. Anthony, my friend, no garlic, no onions, is here once again with me, and you promised me that I was going to be a lot heavier by the end of the trip, and I can say that this morning I definitely had a harder time getting out of bed.
Tripoli was amazing. Saida is as good as Tripoli. We're gonna eat, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna go into the old Souk, and it's gonna be an amazing day. And most importantly, we're gonna finish with a traditional Lebanese meze lunch.
Full spread of Lebanese dishes. All right, let's begin.
What we're gonna say, Lebanon, أحلى بلد بالعالم. Lebanon, the most beautiful country on earth.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
Yes, let's go. So we are at our first stop of the day, and Anthony tells me this is one of the best, if not the best, Manoushe in Lebanon, just a little bit outside of the main center of Sidon, and I can already see them making it. This looks super cool.
On the surface of the sun. It is so hot in here, and he just handed this to me and it was basically the same temperature.
Fresh out of the oven.
Yeah, so it looks really amazing. It's even got some like charred pieces on it because it's literally just come out of the oven. So a little bite.
This is just the plain kind, but they're making all kinds of flavors. So we have a couple types of Manoushe right here. I'm not exactly sure what you've ordered us, but I know it's going to be good. So what's this one? Za'atar.
Za'atar. You're gonna taste some amazing za'atar. It's traditional.
Okay.
It's different because it uses wheat flour.
Yeah.
And it uses the same bread that we eat for bread, for normal bread, for normal.
Okay, yeah.
And then you put za'atar on it. It's so airy. The smell
Oh yeah.
of wood.
Oh yeah. That is comfort food. Really light, but herbal, floral, and then the texture of that bread, awesome. Oh. So
The cheese, Akkawi cheese with sesame. Perfect problem.
Oh, that cheese is so creamy.
Try it this way.
So this is both together. Look at
Za'atar
that.
and cheese together.
Look at that. Combined.
It's so light, it's so tender that even though you eat 4 layers of bread, you don't feel them. Cheese and za'atar together.
Wow.
Magical.
Yeah, that is the perfect combination. Made in heaven. So good.
It's outstanding.
I can taste the sumac in there too. It's like almost a little bit lemony. That
Acidic.
Yeah. We're having a mini Manoushe feast with some of the locals here, some of the workers at the restaurant, and that was awesome. So let's head into Sidon City to check out the old souks.
We are in the old Souk now, and your nose will just become engulfed with all the smells of the spices here. We have a ton in front of me, and one of my favorites is actually the cinnamon. Oh, it smells so good.
Check out the size of this heart. This is literally the size of my head, I'd say, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That is huge. Lots of meat hanging, lots of cool things to see in the market. Very authentic. We are at our next stop today, and we are in this really cool old building. Anthony tells me this is one of the oldest cafes. It's been sort of modernized by the current owner to accommodate some tourism, and I'm really excited to see what we're gonna try. The food looks really good. So we are sitting down now. We have an incredible Lebanese spread. What did you say the name of this cafe is?
Bab Al Saray.
Okay.
So Qahwa is cafe,
yeah,
and Bab Al Saray is the place.
And they're still bringing us dishes. We have so many delicious looking things. As you can see, we've got fresh vegetables, pickles. This is the awarma. We've got kunefe, fool, fateh, all kinds of different things. So where shall we start?
I would say let's start with this one,
Okay.
since you didn't have one yet. So it's the normal croissant with the za'atar dough that you had on the Manoushe.
Yeah, you can see right inside there. It's completely stuffed full of that za'atar. Oh, there's a lot of za'atar in there.
Halloumi cheese.
Halloumi cheese.
Locally made cheese.
Look at that. It's like little chunks of cheese. Put it in bread, of course. So good. I can't believe, I don't think I've ever seen a table with so many different dishes on the one table. It's beautiful, it's colorful, and it's delicious.
Well, let's enjoy it and continue our walk through the soup.
Absolutely.
Wow, that was incredible. So many different colors, so many different flavors. Almost too much to eat, but everything is so delicious here in Lebanon.
Luckily, we've got a nice little entourage to help us eat.
Yes, we got a crew following us, and they were, you know, picking up where we left off with the food.
This is definitely the most ancient feeling city I've ever been in. The ceilings are almost not even tall enough for me to walk in. It's quite dark, everything is covered. Everything feels very authentic. One thing that is really blowing my mind about this city is that people still live in these souks. Deep inside these covered alleyways, there is homes and families. I'm lost for words. It's an incredible place. It has a special feeling to it. There's literally something hiding around every corner in this souk. We just stumbled upon a bread factory, very similar to the one we were at this morning, but even more real because we're deep in the souk. Very hot in there, but very cool to see the traditional way of life here in Lebanon. So we just stopped in an old hammam, which is like a steam bathroom. This place is just absolutely huge, and Anthony is leading me through these tiny little narrow alleyways. Wow. What do you think of this place?
I would like to be here when it's in full operation with the steam, the hot water, people coming and exfoliating your skin. That would be really interesting. But this is really cool as well.
I love how they have it all lit up.
I know, it's really cool.
من 1914
مختصين بالحليب.
So we have a sample of something called Halawa, which is made with tahini and sugar and some other ingredients. We actually had it on a Manoushe on our first day in Beirut, but this is just the purest form, so let me try it. Sweet, very sweet. A little bit nutty, a little bit chocolatey almost. It almost tastes like white chocolate.
I believe this is the last thing you taste in Lebanon. You've had it all,
Yeah.
and lunch is yet to come.
Yeah,
enjoy.
So falafel, you can see right in there in the wrap. Lots of the garlic sauce, you said. Smells really good. Let me try.
So falafel made usually of or fava beans or hummus or
Yeah.
both combined,
Oh.
fried with tahini sauce, crunchy pickles,
Mint,
mint,
tomatoes.
and parsley, tomatoes.
Oh man, that is really good. Nice and piping hot, fresh out of the deep fryer. Awesome.
The best food on earth. What do we call it? Sexy food.
Sexy food, sexy Lebanon.
Cheers!
Everything we have tried here in Lebanon, in my opinion, has been really good because Anthony's been taking us to some amazing A+ places. But this falafel wrap is seriously delicious, like above and beyond some of the other things we've tried. I'm in love with this. We are in the Han de France, which is Han, which is traditionally where travelers would come to park their horses down here in this courtyard and go to the upper layers to rest and sleep for the night. And nowadays it's just this big, empty, open space. Really beautiful, really peaceful. Not very many people here. Oh. So we have a little dessert here, I think. Oh man.
See how juicy it is, how tender it is. It's filled with crushed walnuts.
Crushed walnuts.
It's a bit like the ma'moul you had in Tripoli, but with a fluffy tender
Yeah,
dough.
it kind of looks like almost a pancake on the outside.
Exactly.
Oh.
The crunch of the sugar inside.
Yeah, the sugar isn't completely melted inside. It's like granules.
And we have another version of it. It's cheese. This guy has been working for the last 60 years.
60 years.
And a smile on his face. Fun. So, cheese atayef.
Cheese atayef.
See, molten cheese. A lot of sugar syrup. This is
yeah,
not
you
water.
can see all of that sugar syrup on there. This looks like it's going to be seriously sweet.
رائع. كل ما اجي على صيدا برجع نبيع. ملك القطايف.
Wow. It's actually quite balanced. It's not too sweet. I thought it was going to be really sweet because it's swimming in all that sugar syrup, but because of the cheese, it's a little bit savory and a little bit sweet. I love the texture of the cheese on the inside.
Lebanese pancakes, if you want to call it.
Okay.
They are called atayef.
Atayef. Wow,
Lebanese
very
pancakes.
interesting. 60 years in the making.
الله خلق دم شكو سكينه وهيك
حلبي مسكين ورق رمان
So we are at a really cool little shop that's making lokum, and I've got the pistachio flavored here, sort of like a gelatinous candy. Try. Covered with powdered sugar. It's light.
Try this
nice
one.
pistachio. What's this one?
Meghli. It's a signature flavor. Meghli, we usually eat
Coconut.
It's called coconut. Usually eat meghli when someone is born in Lebanon. Sorry.
Yeah.
When someone is born, you present meghli to people.
Oh wow.
So this is the meghli.
Very cool. It's good.
Very well.
He's got all different kinds of flavors and all different kinds of colors, and in this really cool, once again, kind of like a cave that he's cooking these in, all handmade, and you can definitely taste the handmade texture to it. It's very unique.
So after everything we've eaten, now it is time for lunch, and apparently we're going to be having a huge Lebanese lunch, huge spread, so let's eat some more.
عندي بالخيل هون أكيد صح.
So we are having lunch here. This is definitely much more of a modern setting than what we have experienced so far today. We're gonna have a typical Lebanese lunch. Anthony's been telling me all about it, and I just know one thing's for sure, that there's going to be a lot of food. This restaurant is housed in a very beautiful building. This is a restored cinema. This was actually the first cinema of Saida, the owner just told me. Beautiful wooden floors, beautiful stone, brick walls. Just gorgeous setting. We are sitting down now for our Lebanese lunch that Anthony has been telling me all about, and he wasn't joking. There is a serious amount of dishes on the table. Beautiful restaurant, incredible views of the Mediterranean Sea. Where do we even begin with this?
A Lebanese lunch usually happens every weekend when families gather, and it starts at 1 p.m. can end up to 6-7 p.m. in the afternoon. There are more than 75 different plates in a meze table, on a meze table.
Wow.
It's called meze or meza.
Right.
It starts with hummus, definitely, local, national, traditional salads like the tabbouleh and the fattoush.
Right.
And you can go all the way from cold appetizers to hot appetizers, starting by the hummus and mutabbal and the stuffed grapevine leaves.
Right.
Moving to kibbeh, cheese fingers, and so on and so on,
So we have it
fish
all.
and so on.
Wow.
So this is a little tiny selection. We are at a restaurant called Zawat in Saida with amazing view.
Yeah.
So let's see how much you can eat.
Let's see.
So I'll give you the way we eat it. So you
Okay.
take tabbouleh, that's one bite. Choose to have it with lettuce or cabbage.
So it's a very fresh tasting parsley salad. Nice juicy tomatoes in there as well. And then lemon juice for sourness. I like it in the lettuce leaf.
Kibbeh, the way I like to do it, you break it in half
Okay.
and go hummus
bit.
and kibbeh.
A little bit of hummus. So the kibbeh is the minced meat, right?
Yes, minced meat
And fried.
and fried
Okay, let's try.
with burgol wheat
Okay.
on the envelope. The way you're eating it is 100% Lebanese. So you're becoming 100% Lebanese. All the way.
Feel it. The texture actually is similar to the hummus. They're both very creamy, but the kibbeh has a very crunchy exterior too. Smooth, very smooth. So these are stuffed with rice?
With rice,
Rice, yeah. Okay, let me try.
no meat, vegetarian dish, very sour,
Yeah,
very
sour,
strong.
very sour. A little bit acidic.
Did you notice how great the vegetables are?
Yeah.
Even the mint leaves are thin, even the grapevine leaves are thin.
Yeah, you could definitely tell these are some quality produce ingredients. I love the
And you will
gravy.
feel the difference between one plate and one restaurant or another if the chef knows how to roll them beautifully and perfectly well without being too soggy or too
Right, no, it's not soggy whatsoever, but it is very saturated with all of that juice.
crunchy cheese finger.
Okay. Oh wow. This is a cheese finger. So deep fried, almost like a spring roll. Let me break this open.
And the last one,
Simple.
since you are by the sea in a seafood restaurant,
Yeah.
you would go alone because it contains garlic and taste the samkahara, which is the spicy fish.
So this is fish.
Signature plate of mashed, I would say, fish,
Okay.
spicy tahini, crunchy fried bread.
Crunchy fried bread on top. Yep. It almost looks like a curry, but you said it's mostly like a garlic sauce, right?
There is garlic inside. It's a spicy sauce,
It's
chili
a spicy
pepper,
sauce. Okay.
lots of onions. You will fall in love.
Yeah, I can see all those onions. Let me try this. This is gonna be my first seafood dish here in Lebanon.
Sexy looking tables, sexy food, amazing flavors. It's healthy, it's diverse, it's colorful, it's good looking, it's fresh, it's tasty, and so on.
I have fallen in love with this country and its food. All of these dishes are absolutely beautiful. And I think, yeah, you say it right, very sexy, very diverse colors, flavors, a little bit sweet, a little bit sour. It's got everything.
You can't imagine how happy I am to have you in Lebanon.
Oh.
I'm super happy to have a new friend, and I'm very happy to see your smile for the last 3 days.
Thank
and
you
I'm
so
happy he's in
much.
Lebanon.
I think we've tried just about every Lebanese dish there is, but Anthony says there's one thing that I definitely can't leave the country without trying, and that is this raw meat. This is raw lamb meat,
Raw kibbeh.
raw kibbeh, with
So-
a little bit of olive oil and some garlic. And I definitely...
There's no garlic.
Oh, there's no garlic
This
in
one
this.
there's no garlic. It's raw meat with a little bit of burgol, and you add to it mint leaves. It's raw kibbeh.
I've definitely
So
never...
kind of the same kibbeh, but it's raw
Right,
and no fried meat inside.
no fried meat.
First time ever.
First time ever having raw lamb, that's for sure. Let's try.
Very famous around the villages. They do it at home. Several ways of doing it that differs between the south and the north, and usually with a glass of Lebanese arak.
It's an interesting texture. It doesn't have a strong flavor.
That's another variety without burgol, red burgol wheat. So it's only meat, and you eat it with your favorite garlic paste.
With my favorite garlic paste. So, what is the difference here? There's no...
Here you add burgol wheat.
Oh, okay.
So and on this one, it's simply meat. This way.
Okay. Wow.
Da-da.
It has an amazing texture. I love how it's not served cold. It's not served hot, just room temperature.
The lamb needs to be very fresh. It cannot be frozen, and when you have it, so see how great it
It was
is.
very interesting. It's very interesting. The texture, I don't think I've ever had anything like that. Finish up with our last proper meal here in Lebanon.
Ooh.
That was absolutely delicious. This place is called Zawat Restaurant. All kinds of more high-end Lebanese food. What did you think?
Awesome. Amazing spread. Some new dishes that I never tried before, and that raw lamb was actually so good.
Yeah, I loved
Really
it.
good.
So to end our visit to Saida today, we are apparently hopping on a boat to head to a little island that is offshore here in Saida. I'm interested to see what we get up to. So we made it over to the island. It was only 5-minute boat ride from the port here in Saida, and the waters here are really clean, really crystal clear. Lots of people swimming, enjoying the beach. There's a little beach here, and we're climbing up to this little lookout point now. Completely different feels to Saida city over here on the little island, only 5 minutes away, but it's a beautiful beach oasis. Everyone's just enjoying life. The water looks beautiful. I really wish I would have brought my swimming trunks so I could have gotten in, but this is the perfect way to end the day today here in Saida, Lebanon. Okay guys, perfect way to end the day. Beautiful little area we're on, and that is it for the Lebanon series. We're definitely gonna have to come back because there's so much more to see. I just have to say to you, thank you so much. It was the trip of a lifetime. It really changed my life to look at Lebanon in a new light and see all the delicious food and meet all the friendly people, visit all the 3 cities we did, and to make new friends. So thank you so much.
No comments. I'm happy you're happy. I'm happy you're showing the world the true Lebanon, and you promised to come back.
I promise to come back. We will definitely come back. I hope to come back in the winter too.
Right.
There's a lot to explore. So once again, check out Anthony, no garlic, no onions. Give him a subscribe, send him some love from Chopstick Travel Team, and thank you once again.
Let's go eat.
Yeah, yeah, let's go eat. Okay, bye guys, thanks for watching.